podcast. Today we're joined by an artist, KAY LLOYD. Welcome.
Thank you.
So yeah, he is a rapper, but you do multiple things. You know, you've performed live, jumped in mosh pits. So yeah, I'm just gonna get some insight into your journey thus far. So firstly, where did the inspiration to be an artist or to follow a creative path, where did that start?
In terms of me being an artist, I've always been an entertainer, since I was since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I've always been the class clown every day. So in like grade 3, I was like 8. I used to play the trumpet with people who were way older than me. I was in a brass band, and then I switched schools, so I had to stop the whole brass band thing. Then throughout my school years in class, I was told if this whole school thing doesn't work out, I should check out entertainment, but specifically being a comedian or an actor.
Yeah.
But then, things change along the way. In class, I always used to sing, make songs out of anything. Maybe an equation, I would just sing it out. And the whole class would sing with.
Yeah.
And then in grade 10, I think, my friend went and he made a song. And he's like, yo, please come through and record with me. I'm like, I'll come. Or one day I'll come. I'll come one day. And then a year went by. He's like, yo, you've been saying you'll come. I'm like, I'll come, don't worry, relax, I'll come. And one day I was like, all right, let's go. So we went to his producer. We recorded. It was whack, to be honest. It was whack. It was whack.
Yeah.
So yeah, but people liked it. So I don't know. But for me, looking at the development, it was just
What was your first song?
No Sleep.
Oh yeah.
We sleeping. I slept.
But
So
it's not that bad.
it wasn't that bad. But looking at the the progress we've made, yeah. And then from that day, I was like, okay, I can actually do this because it's easy. And it's basically in me, from the trumpet to making songs in class to hopping into the studio. So yeah.
So you felt like it came naturally to you?
Yeah, I think so.
Been wanting to do this, and now you're in the position to actually make it a career. I can say.
Yeah, if it works out, I'm there.
And at the moment, are you studying?
Yeah, I'm studying.
Okay. So you're doing both at the same time, trying to be an artist and getting a degree.
Yeah, because with my degree, I can actually implement it into me being an artist. So yeah, I'm not doing things that are very unrelated. They're basically related in a way, because what I'm studying will help me with this, so that I don't get robbed in terms of the business side of it.
Well, that's important.
Yeah.
I know, like one of the other producers we spoke to, Milan Rendell, he's busy doing a degree in like videography and with a bit of business mixed in, so that he can produce like his own music videos and his own content around when he produces his music. So that, I've seen that structure, and it's very wise, I think. So what you're doing is like, in a sense, the correct way.
Yeah, because things are bad inside. If you look, for real, things are bad inside.
Yeah.
We broke now. If someone offers me something, I would say yes, with no knowledge, no nothing. I'm just gonna see the money. I'm like, it's enough. I'm still young.
1 million down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've seen like the issue of record labels and stuff. Like, for example, with Post Malone, even though he's now like huge worldwide star, but he was signed to Sony, right? And they got him back when he was small. And then they like put him on this contract where he's getting money, but nowhere near his actual value. So he had to like find his way to get out of that, and now he's actually getting all the money from his music.
Yeah, because people, actually these record labels, they can see potential that I'm making. Maybe let's say 50 million in a year, and then I go there, they offer me an advance of like 2 million, and 2 million is a lot of money to me because I've
never seen it.
I've never seen it with my own eyes. So 2 million is a lot, and then after that, I'm gonna take it. And they're gonna tell me that they're gonna take 70% of whatever I make in terms of gigs and everything, and then I only get paid like a monthly salary and a bit of my booking fees. You understand? And maybe let me say I have like 10 shows in a weekend, which is highly likely. And I charge like 20K for per show. 20 times 10 is 200. And I'm only gonna get about 30% of that. It's nothing.
Yeah. So how do you feel like you structuring yourself now to sort of avoid that, or like plan around that?
I'm actually studying the game as we speak.
Yeah.
Before I actually get in with both feet.
Yeah. So you're trying to be independent, start your own label, or?
I don't really want to start my own label because you know when you start your own label, people are gonna come, and maybe I'm an artist.
Mhm.
An artist cannot manage another
cannot
artist.
manage, yeah.
You can't. That's not possible. It's like me saying, I'ma manage you. I'm a star. You also wanna be a star. I can't let you take food out of my mouth. Although we're in the same stable, it's gonna be
A tough time,
yeah. Because I mean, look at Family Tree. I'm not saying anything bad about it. I mean, it's a good stable. I won't lie. I mean, you get your exposure. Casper's already up there. He knows what the game is all about.
Yeah.
But look at the people that left, and then after leaving, look what they did.
They blew up after leaving.
But then, for example, like Nasty C is busy doing that same thing where he's got his group of artists who are like all under the same umbrella. But then it's like his company at the end of the day.
Yeah. No shade to him.
But you think that's not gonna work really in the long term?
It might work, but I mean, how long has he been pushing Rolene? You understand? And Rolene is really talented. I'm not gonna lie.
She could have been further.
If maybe she got like if maybe she wasn't managed or under that stable, maybe they could still have a joint
something
or whatever,
together.
or maybe a working relationship together so they can push each other. But then she must also have her own like big stable, maybe also be at Universal. Because I'm pretty sure she gets the same treatment as Nasty C. And because she's under Nasty C, so whatever he does, he's always gonna pull her up with. And some come, let's go do this, let's go do that.
It's like what Drake did with OVO. Like if Drake signs you, it's late for your career. Yeah.
So then, seeing we talked about Nasty C, I know you opened the
shit.
Ivyson Tour.
Yeah.
How was that? How did you get that connection?
That was amazing. First of all, that was amazing. Although it could have been better. But anyway, we're not gonna talk about that because you know when we backstage, you deal with a whole lot of stuff that make you wanna go home and not perform. Be like, yo, this is not it. But yeah, it's all part of this. There was a competition. So we entered the competition with our video of when we were performing at DSP, I think, yeah. And then we got into the top 10. And then after that, people were voting. And then we got into the top 6. We were voting. And then we got into the top 3. And they were still voting.
Yeah.
And looking at it, we were like, we're going to win this thing. Not to be cocky, but we could see that we were going to win it because we could see our votes were very high. And then it ended up being us. So we went there. And it was actually a dope show. We killed it. And yeah, man, you know when you go to a city where nobody knows you, but they respond positively to your music.
Especially as an up-and-coming rapper.
Yeah.
Where was the show held?
It was in Johannesburg, Melrose Arc. Yeah.
So what did you take away from that experience? Did you get to meet Nasty C?
Yeah, we did. But
For 2 minutes.
I was like, for 2 minutes, you know these big stars.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna filter anything. I mean, it's all part of the game. But what I learned is that you're on your own in this game.
Yeah.
You're really on your own. I mean, they could see me coming up now with hot stuff. They're all gonna wanna come to me and say, hey, yo, boy, here's a cosign, here's this, here's that. But back then, when I was giving them my demos and everything, they're not gonna remember that. And as an upcoming artist, you just have to keep quiet about it and see where your working relationship with them is gonna take. But fact is, you are all alone. You are alone. Even with your team. I mean, I have a team, but
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
tense.
yeah, it's tense. Yeah, it's tense. No offense, but I mean, they're my boys. I love them, but sometimes when something's not working out, you just gotta voice your opinion and tell them, yo, this is what's happening, and it's not right. You can't leave me in the kitchen alone and then come to and be the first one at the table when I dish up. Doesn't work like that.
So how did that come about? How did your group start, the collaborations, and then how's it going right now? Two personal things, but yeah.
I'm actually part of a duo.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I'm solo, but I'm not solo. You understand? I have my own. I do my own stuff. The other guy does his own stuff. But at the end of the day, we are a unit. As I said in the beginning, he's the one that actually got me into this music thing. So yeah. And then in terms of the whole team, my friend was a DJ. He was a DJ on virtual DJ, so he's like, yeah, now I can do something. Since we're like, yeah. We're like, yeah, you can actually be our DJ.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then another one is our manager. Yeah, he talks a lot. He gets things done when he starts speaking. He can get you out of trouble any minute. So yeah, we like, you can take care of this. So yeah, that's how it all came about.
So what does your team provide for you? Like, are you guys, is one person producing the beats, another one making some sort of content, staging the gigs? Or?
Yeah, the DJ is actually our graphic designer as well. And then the manager, he's the one that gets the gigs and everything. And then, yeah, when we're out and about, he's the one that distributes demos to all these big names and tries to talk to them and talk them into giving us a cosign. But till this day,
they don't take it seriously.
Yeah, because they think that these are just kids. What do they know?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we all have the same vision. I mean, I can't come to you as a rap and say, hey, yo, put me on. I'm going to be taking food out of your mouth. So, yeah.
But do you think there's enough space in the industry, like especially in South Africa, for more new rappers to come out? Or new artists?
In South Africa?
Yeah, in South Africa.
But nah, the industry is not big enough. Because you see what they're doing. One person is a presenter, the next day they're doing this. The next day they're doing this, and then on Monday they go back to being a presenter. Tuesday they're rapping, Wednesday they're on radio, Friday on TV, you know. So it's all circulating in one place. The money is circulating in one place, and the gatekeepers are actually keeping the gate very, very tight, and it's locked.
Yeah. Locked down. Yeah.
But once you break it down, you're in.
So once you like get that connection that solidly puts you in, you feel like you'll be in, set to grow.
I feel like right now already, I'm low key in.
Yeah.
I'm low key in because my music is out there. People know about me.
Yeah.
Problem is that I'm not 2 feet in the game. I'm like 3 toes in, you know. I'm 3 toes in, not 2 feet in. Yeah.
So when it comes to social media and like pictures and video, do you think that's important for upcoming artists, rappers?
Yeah, content is very serious because people follow you. I mean, if maybe, for example, you didn't know about me or anything, and you just heard a song, and then you went to my Instagram, you don't find anything. You're not gonna have a follow up on stuff. Let me check what else he has or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, having content is very important because that's what we live by. That's the food.
Yeah.
Besides the music, that's the food.
And then other platforms, have you tried to get on like other, for Spotify, iTunes, and those things?
Yeah, I'm working on that because you know when you're independent, distribution is your.
It's all up to you.
It's all up to you. But right now, the internet is making things easier. So yeah.
So then, like in terms of like the content that you have on your social media, do you feel like quality of your, say, photos and videos and stuff is very important, or is it more so to have like a lot of content?
Quantity.
So quantity versus quality.
In South Africa, ne?
Yeah.
In South Africa, I think quality is important. Not in general, quality is important. Then in South Africa, you always gotta remind people that I'm still alive. I'm here. I'm here. This is what I'm doing. Don't stress. If you don't get music, I'm still cooking it up. So basically, you need to have quantity and quality at the same time.
Yeah.
Like if I'm working on music, because I haven't been releasing for like the longest of times, but I still interact with people maybe on social media, like just post something, you tell them something is coming up, relax, something is coming. Because if you don't do that, they're gonna forget about you. This is South Africa, not America. If it was America, I would have been a superstar right now. Nah, legit, I would have been a superstar. Then nah, it's not. So you gotta actually push harder, 3 times harder.
3 times, yeah.
So quantity and quality, they're both on the same level. You can't just have quantity and then it's whack stuff. Because there are some people who actually blow up on whack stuff.
Yeah.
Not gonna say anything, but yeah.
Yeah.
But like in America, it's like when you haven't released an album for say like a year, you're busy touring in that time, so people are still seeing you.
Yeah,
Whereas in
yeah.
South Africa, where touring isn't such a big thing yet, So what you're saying is you have to like keep posting content.
Yeah, you have to keep your stuff going. In terms of even with promoters, they don't give you a chance. Like maybe if I pull up, I play you my music, I show you my videos, but I haven't performed in my hometown. Like the response in my hometown is not as big as outside. And then when you boom outside and then they try to book you in your hometown and you charge them a price that you see fit or that is worth your services, they're like, now that you're blowing up,
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, gents, but then I used to ask you for slots and you were like, it's full. Who are you? And I'm like, now that I'm charging you want to complain. This is a 50-50. You help me, I help you. If you didn't help me, boom, I'm going to charge you for my services.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's work together. If you want me not to charge you, then you should have booked me when I asked you to. But you did it.
So yeah, how does that go? Your pricing for bookings and the responses, how have they been?
With bookings, because they vary, I can't charge, for example, I'm not saying I charge 10K, which location it is, yeah. Like we need transport, we need to get there, first of all. And then we need to get back home safely even. So maybe Pretoria, because I live here, is gonna be cheaper than someone that's booking me in Limpopo. Because I'm gonna have to add transport costs to go to Limpopo. But then, yeah, people have been complaining. Like, who are you? You can't charge us that price. I'm like, how much must I charge? My DJ has to get paid. My manager has to get paid. We have to get there. We have to eat. I have to buy beats. I have to pay my producer. And then when you want to give me 200, what am I going to do with 200?
Yeah, I think like this point that you're touching on is something I really want to stress right now. Like, I feel like people in South Africa don't understand how much it takes
for
to produce creative content, like being an artist, or like, for example, this podcast. Like, there's a lot of other costs that go into it. It's not just a finished product. For example, like we have experience with being photographers, right? People want to pay you like $200 for 20 pictures, right? And like, okay, first they have to get there to your shoot, like you're saying. Then I must rent a special lens or something. My camera equipment cost me a lot of money, like thousands of rands at the beginning. So all of those costs have to be factored in. Plus, then it's my time. Like if I spend an hour or two there, and I feel like there's just not that level of respect for creative work in South Africa.
Yeah, I think so too. Because they just want to make profit. We all trying to eat, man. We all trying to eat. You want to have a dope show? I want to get my money. I have to pay for my music. The music that I'm gonna bang at your show costs me money, so you gotta pay me so I can come to your show and then
everyone's happy.
Yeah, because I mean, look, you can be my friend. If you're my friend, cool. Yeah, we're gonna work together. But there's gonna be a point where I'm gonna say, yo, bro,
You have to pay.
You
me.
have to pay me now because you're making money and I'm not. And you don't even share that money with me.
Yeah.
Even if you do, I also share my money with you because we're friends. But business is business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So if you don't pay me and I see that you're making hundreds of thousands, you don't even give me
5,000.
5,000 is too much, even two
Yeah.
at least. Then it's not gonna work out.
Have you had any experiences like that with friends so far, where you have to be like, look, dude, this isn't working. Like we can still be homies, but maybe we can't work together.
Yeah, I've actually reached that point. But I think I was being impulsive. But not really. I don't think so. Because I mean, I gave them a set time frame. Like, yo, we need to do this and this and this. We all agreed on it. Fine. When the time comes, I'm only presenting my work. They don't have anything. I'm like, how chance? So I'm like, all right, let me give them a second chance. Give them a second chance. It's time to present again. No content. Okay, fine. Third chance. Time to present. No content. Coming up with excuses. I'm like, yo, if this is how things are gonna be, I'm out. And we were supposed to go to a show that day. I'm like, I'm out. I'm done. You guys can go perform together. But exclude me. I'm just gonna do my own thing on my own. You guys can carry on with the movement. I always support the movement, even though I'm not gonna be a part of it anymore. So yeah, just carry on with what you're doing. So yeah, they kept this. The other one talk to me is like, yo, you're being impulsive. You need to do this, do that. I'm like, all right, cool. Let me go to the show with you. We go to the show, perform, and then yeah. Because you know when you feel like you're carrying everyone on your back, it kind of gets tiring. Because it feels like you're the only one that wants to see things move forward while they just chilling. But we're good now, so
Yeah.
always work things out.
How do you distribute your music? What platforms, like, do you use radio, for example? Have you tried to get like on Trace, or like what platforms do you use currently to push your music?
Currently, it's just SoundCloud. I'm not really a SoundCloud rapper for the record. Yeah, for the record. I'm not a SoundCloud rapper. Just that some people, like, you know, iPhone users, there's Audio Mac, but then they don't like Audio Mac. So you gotta consider them as well. I used to put it on Audio Mac, it's like online. And right now I'm like, let me move to SoundCloud for the EP that I just dropped. But I'm not a SoundCloud rapper.
No.
I'm an artist.
Yeah, artist.
I'm not a I'm not that. So,
You say proper words in your
yeah, I do say proper words. So yeah, but right now I'm trying to look into distributing it everywhere. I've been sending emails to Trace, music videos. Well, a music video, I sent it to them, no response. Sent my music to these big DJs trying to get a co-sign, no response. Radio stations, no response. Even Tax FM. I went there, gave them my demo. They're like, alright, we'll play it till this day. But it's whatever. It's not gonna work out in the end because nothing comes easy.
You gotta just keep sending those emails.
Yeah, but sometimes it gets tiring, you know? There's a point where you feel like, let me just quit this thing because it's not working out.
Not even just music, like everything.
Like everything in general. Like, let me just quit this thing.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, there are people who have actually invested in you. Not money, but like in terms of streaming your music, following you, wasting their data on you, liking your pictures on Instagram, going to shows just so they can hop in the mosh pit with you. So yeah.
Yeah, so what are you trying to push, like, as a message in your music? Would you say there's like a theme of like, I don't know, like working together, or like you just trying to share your story?
Yeah, I think.
What is it that, or you just trying to entertain, like, for the party? What is the vibe?
I think it's everything. Because I mean, I'm from the hood. But I spend my life at a private school. So I could see both sides of the story. So I'm trying to get these people to work to get to that level, and then these ones to understand where these ones are coming from. Like, be a bridge between low class and then the upper guys. Because I feel like these ones, feel like, I'm not saying most, well, yeah, some of them are just content with what they have. I just chill at the corner, smoke a blunt every day, and then yeah, that's it, I'm cool with that. And then these ones are working hard. And then we think that everything comes easy, waiting on the government to do us every day. So yeah, in my music, I actually try to talk to these guys more. Like, hey, yo, we can actually get to this side. It's not that it's hard, but I mean, if you put your mind to it, you can get there.
So, like, when there are things like gender-based violence happening and stuff like that, do you try to also include that in your music or talk about it somewhere?
Yeah,
like
yeah, I
on
do. I
socials?
think there's a song that's coming in my upcoming EP. What does the verse say? I can shake it, right?
Yeah.
Cause wow, I write a lot, so I forget. Just quick.
Are you always like writing new lyrics down, putting together new songs?
Yeah, every day, even if it means it's just 2 lines.
Yeah, writing.
Oh yeah, it says eyes wide open, focused on the prize. I ain't talking about the tag, I'm talking about my life. I had to dim the vision cause the future bright. I can never raise, gotta keep rolling like a dice. If the dream don't keep you up, clock out or no chase. Broke boys worldwide, I can't afford the buys. The streets full of life, death can never mize. We always victimized by police and pimps. If you don't give a bribe, prepare your life to go off. Cause lately that's what's happening. See you dressed to impress, she can dress to finesse. Cause she right about the gents who can keep dicks in their pants.
Okay, sure.
So yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So when is that dropping?
I don't know. It's
Now
not.
we just gotta see.
It's not. The tape is not done yet, but it's coming. It's coming. Because it's a joint project, so it's coming.
And then how's the whole process? Like, explain it. You write, you go to produce, all of that. What keeps you up? Do you use drugs or?
No, I don't use drugs.
Yeah,
I don't use drugs. I don't smoke.
Yeah.
I'm just here with the water and yeah, liquid is my stuff, but not lean, not those other
crazy things.
Yeah. I just when you're walking is actually very productive and therapeutic too. Yeah. I write most of my raps when I'm walking. Like when I'm on the road, maybe on my way to school, I think of something. Rap it out, then when I get to a safe place, take out my phone, I write it down. I write it down. Sometimes I forget the stuff I said when I was like maybe a few Ks away. But then I write whatever I remember and then put it down. And then if I get like a beat, I listen to the beat, feel the vibe. And then if it goes with what I wrote, I try adjust this flow to that beat. Yeah. That's what works for me. Sometimes I play the beat and then I start writing. So whatever. It's I don't box myself in to say I'm only gonna write the verse if I get a beat. What if I don't have money to get a beat? So that means I must stop writing.
Yeah.
But I just keep on writing every day, even if it's just one line.
And then how did you get into that consistency? Because I'm sure when you were starting to write every day, it wasn't that easy.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like walking, there was a time where I had a lot of free time.
Yeah.
And I used to go to my boy's place every day. So on the way there, I used to recite a few things, write them down, recite, write down, recite. So I got into the habit of writing. Maybe even if it's not a verse a day, at least a bar a day.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the week, I have 7 bars, which is basically almost halfway to a 16.
Yeah.
The 16 can basically be a verse sometimes. Yeah. When you write every day, you get better.
And you get,
Yeah.
And then for 2020, what's the vision looking like? What are you trying to work on? Visuals?
I had to dim the vision because the future bright.
Yeah.
Nah, it's just work. It's just work. I can't say what I'm gonna do, but it's just work. Because they say the tongue is a very powerful what do you say?
To
Yeah.
think, yeah.
Sometimes you block your blessings and just voicing everything out. But I got plans.
Late nights, working hard.
Guys, let me not lie to you. Some of you guys lie to you when they say they never sleep. Me, I sleep. Me, I sleep.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Now it's all about managing your time. If you can, like, today, okay, I'm putting in the work on this, gonna make this track, then you get it done, and you sleep nice. The next day, you work on something else.
Yeah. Because I usually work at like 10. At 10, 10 is like cut off unless if I get carried away until like 2. 2 is even too late. Maybe 12. Because after that, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I like my sleep.
Well, what do you think about like artists making music while they're like intoxicated or super tired or something? Like, do you think they can actually put out good work?
Depends on who you are. Since I'm most of the time I'm sober. That's who I am. I don't drink like it. There are people who drink on a daily. Like when they're in the studio, they have drinks in the fridge. They drink, they have weed, they smoke. Because that's what gets their brains working. So if it works for you, great. If it doesn't, then
Don't force it.
but don't force it. Because I've never actually made a song while I was drunk. Because I feel like it's not gonna work. We're all drunk in the studio. This one wants to talk. I have to record. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I think also it's important for people to know, like, people just listening, maybe if they're like thinking about becoming an artist or whatever, like, although we see from American side these rappers and stuff are like smoking or lean or whatever, and like that's deemed cool, you know what I'm saying? But then it's not actually practical for everyone.
Yeah.
And like I feel like some people, like you're saying, they'll go to the studio or whatever, get that opportunity, but then they think, oh, now we're in the studio, we must start smoking, start doing this, start doing that, and then actually you're wasting your time. You know what I'm saying?
you just need discipline.
Yeah.
What you see on TV, I mean, just because on music videos you see people drinking, smoking, doesn't mean they do it every day.
The whole
Sometimes
time.
these people lie to you.
Yeah.
They actually lie to you like big time. Even when it comes to achievements, I'm like, yeah, but this doesn't add up, eh? It doesn't add up. So you just need to focus on whatever you do. Study the game. Do what works for you.
Yeah.
If it means you have to drink while you're in the studio, do it. But don't let it mess up everything. Because some people will go to shows while intoxicated. Yeah, you can have one drink, but don't go to a show like fucked up drunk. Nah, you can have one drink, get on the stage, kill it, go
Then
home,
after
and then after that celebrate for killing the show. Rather than celebrate before, then you get there, people are happy to see you, and then you forgot your words. You forgot your words. You hella slow, things are spinning, and then you just vomit. You just vomit. And then after that, you're a joke. But they said there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah.
Sometimes
And
I also
is number one.
he's the best in the business.
True.
I don't even blame him because that's what works for him.
Yeah.
Even though they were boy, it works for him. That's what gets the people talking. Even for me, if it meant that I have to play, like walk around naked, so I can get people talking and get the money, come on, man. If that's what works for me, I'm gonna go do it. I'm not saying
Do it.
everybody else has to do it because it works for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's say you sign to whatever Universal, nah? And they say you have the chance to work with any artist in the world. Who would it be and why?
Universal. Who signed under Universal that I can just get?
Or anyone, like doesn't
Anyone.
have to.
Yeah, just assume
anyone.
everyone that
They're giving you the budget to like
I
have
bet
anyone.
anyone that's asked this question is an artist who wants to say Drake.
Yeah.
But Tory Lanez, Meek Mill, and then Drake. Because these two I can relate to their stories.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've never heard Drake talk about hardcore hood shit, so yeah. Well, I'm sure he does, but I've never.
But he hasn't live the hardcore.
Yeah, like with
Full
Meek
life,
Mill, you
yeah.
understand. You understand.
So if those are like your international inspirations, who would you say just within South Africa inspire you, or like you sort of look at them and you're like, okay, I can do things like that?
It's Casper. So, I mean, he's business minded. He can rap when he wants to. I don't understand people who say that guy can't rap.
Yeah.
So, and he's proven it a lot of times. So him and Nasty C, because he's also going for that stage.
But Nasty is like a big thing now.
Yeah, he is. That's what I'm saying.
He's gone.
He's going.
And in terms of like rappers who produce bars, you know, who actually rap on the tracks, who would you say is the best in South Africa? Or let's not say best, just like top three. Who would you say?
Top 3.
Or top 5, yeah.
3, 5. Yo, it's a lot, guys. There's P.O. There's Shane Eagle.
Who's P.O?
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's not known because he's a lyricist.
Mm.
You know, you need to be commercial, at the same time be a lyricist. But he's good. And Shane.
Obvious.
Yeah, Shane is killing it. Then, yeah, Nasty. And then... wait. See, now I don't know these people anymore. There's Questa. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Questa. And then number 5 is probably going to be between...
Super.
super. He can rap, mara.
But not, yeah.
Let me say Touchline. He's also an upcoming artist, but he has a foot in the cave. So yeah, Touchline should. Really, he should be number 1 or 2. Because he's
That's dope. I think we're gonna wrap it up there. So where would you like people to interact with you?
Instagram at KAY LLOYD Official, Twitter at K_Lloyd, and then Facebook. My government name is Cookies. Lloyd Mode, yeah man, yeah. And go to SoundCloud, check out my stuff. I'm dropping something on the 29th. If this comes out after the 29th, just know that I dropped it. And yeah, it's titled Gone.
All of these links will be
In the
descriptions. You can find his Instagram, music, everything. We'll add the link to the EP. Everything will be there, nice and easy. But yeah, that's been the Lens Lane podcast. If you'd like to support the podcast, go to lenslane.co and purchase an item. Any item there will help us produce the podcast. And yeah, thanks for listening or watching. And yeah, until next time.
Do the most. Subscribe. Subscribe as well.
Like, comment, share with your best friend. Away.
See you at the shows. Maybe on TV. Apparently, I can see people that are watching from inside the TV. So see you there too.